Hi, I'm Joni Patry, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Well, today I want to talk about Jupiter's transit into Capricorn and how it's going to affect all of you depending on your ascendant, rising sign, or your moon sign. But please make sure you are listening to the right sign. I'm talking about your sidereal Vedic ascendant or moon. And you cannot be applying your Western sun sign. This doesn't work. This is a different astrology. So if you do not know what your Vedic ascendant or rising sign is, or what your Vedic moon sign is, you can go to my website and check out my free chart calculator, which is galacticcenter.org. Once you figure out what sign you're looking at, then you will find that this works. So let me tell you when Jupiter will be shifting into the sign of Capricorn throughout this year, so you'll better know when these effects will kick in and have effects in your life. So Jupiter is going to shift sidereally into the sign of Capricorn March 29th through June 29th. So basically it's going to be around April, May, and June that you're going to feel these effects, 2020. Now, Jupiter is going to retrograde back into Sagittarius for a while, and then it will go into Capricorn again. Now this next duration will be from November 20th of 2020 through April 6th of 2021. This is the duration of Jupiter's transit in the sign of Capricorn. So once you know what Vedic sidereal sign to listen to, or your moon sign, now's the time to listen in. So if your Vedic sidereal ascendant rising sign is Capricorn or your moon, remember the moon is how you're going to be feeling about things, whereas the rising sign is more personal. But if it's Capricorn, this is going to be a new beginning. This is a time of manifestation in your life. Things are really coming together for you. This is the start of leaving behind all the old things that you've been processing and finishing up for such a long time. And now it's a new beginning. You're going to feel more confident. You're going to feel stronger. You're going to feel happier. And you know what else this could bring? Is a relationship. If you're not in a relationship, these two planets, Jupiter will be with Saturn, by the way, the whole time it's in Capricorn, are points of manifestation. And this is going to be incredible for you. And if you're looking for a relationship, you're going to attract someone, or they're going to be attracted to you. And current relationships will begin to really work out. You'll be able to work things out because both Jupiter and Saturn are casting their light to the 7th house. It's a beautiful thing. And in the 1st house, you're feeling more confident. You're able to change your appearance, your looks, and things just start to come to you. And it's about time. So if you have your Vedic ascendant or moon are in Aquarius, then this means that the Jupiter-Saturn conjunction are actually in your 12th house. And this means it's a time for finishing up old projects. It could even be a time of what? Time to quit old jobs. It's time to retire. And maybe it's just the time where you end one part of your life and begin anew. It's also a time to get healthy because looking at the 12th house, both Jupiter is together with Saturn during the time that Jupiter is in Capricorn. They are both aspecting your 6th house and they're in the 12th house. So this is a time that you can rebuild your health, get stronger, feel better about your life. But your strength will come together. But I will say this, there's something about your sleep Either you're really getting in touch with your dreams, or you're not remembering them and having trouble to sleep. With sleep. But it's time to really get in touch with letting go all of past history that's been holding you back, that's been sabotaging you. It's time to let all that go. And as you do, you better prepare yourself for a new beginning that's going to be coming for you, especially in 2021. Especially then. So this is the time to get healthy, to take care of yourself, finish old projects, and you could make some kind of foreign travels. You'll see during this period of Jupiter being in Capricorn. So if your ascendant or moon sign are in Pisces, you have the Jupiter-Saturn in your 11th house. And this means you're attracting new groups, new organizations, new friends are coming into your life. And some may be very influential. And maybe some old friends from the past may reemerge that are truly helpful in your life. Now, both of these planets, Jupiter and Saturn, together in Capricorn during this time, will be casting light to your 5th house, which the 5th house deals with what? Creativity and really focusing to get the job done. If you're looking to have children, now's the time. Both Jupiter and Saturn together create a manifestation, and they're both casting light to the 5th house. But the 11th house, you are coming together with new groups and new friends, and you'll find a closeness to older siblings if you have some. So this is a powerful time for reuniting with people and making your life better because of your connections to others. Okay? So, if your ascendant or your moon sign is in Aries, this is a powerful time for career prospects. This means that Jupiter and Saturn, because remember Saturn's traveling with Jupiter at this time, will be in your 10th house of career opportunities. And I'm saying this because Saturn combined with Jupiter makes it stronger. So this is going to be a time of great career opportunities, and you'll find that this is a time that either you really impress your boss, or maybe it's time for you to become the boss. This is true. Now, because career opportunities are opening up, you're going to find that you may have an opportunity to move. If you want to change residence, now's the time, because you've got this powerful duo of Jupiter and Saturn aspecting your 10th house of opportunities with career and work, as well as opportunities for residential moves or even purchasing a home. This is a great time for that. So I want you to be aware that this is a major, major shift. Now, if your ascendant or your moon sign is in Taurus, I want you to know that this is the time that those trips that you've been holding off on will finally come into fruition, because this Jupiter and Saturn conjunction is going to be in your 9th house. The 9th house deals with travel, and together this duo will manifest it. So as well as, because they'll be casting their light and energy to the 3rd house, you could travel short distances as well as long distances, but recognize they're activating the houses of learning and education. So you will be taking up new classes, higher learning and courses, and maybe even developing some of your own classes. So it's a time of learning and teaching and travel. But at the same time, if you have younger siblings, this will be a time that you will come together, maybe visit more, but get closer to siblings. So if you have an ascendant that's Gemini, or your moon that is in Gemini, then that means that this Jupiter-Saturn are in your 8th house, which is the house of major change and transformation. But I'll tell you something, we all think about the 8th house as being the house of death. Well, there could be some scares around this area in your life. And you know, maybe aunts or uncles, because Saturn does represent uncles and particularly, or aunts. So be aware. But at the same time, the 8th house is the house that money comes to you through other people. It could be inheritances or investors or just money that you've made through any kind of investment that's not necessarily money that you've earned through everyday work. It comes in larger sums. So here's another thing I want you to know. Because this Jupiter and Saturn in your 8th house are casting their energy and light to what? Your 2nd house of money. So this will be a year of financial gains. But it's also a year where things are about to change from the past. And things will end, possibly people you know. There's going to be some endings. There's going to be some deaths. But for the most part, what I really see for this sign is financial gains. Financial gains and major changes that are positive, that set your life on a different path. So if your ascendant or your moon sign is in Cancer, then we're looking at quite a nice year for what? Partnerships and relationships, because both Jupiter and Saturn are in your 7th house. And this could mean a serious relationship. This could mean meeting someone, getting married, engagements. This is long term. This goes for the duration. Why? Because Saturn makes things last. And it's with Jupiter, which gives the opportunities. So it's all about relationships and the relationships that you are currently in. Even business partnerships and marriages. Improve and get better. There's a working towards goals and working things out during this time. And you feel like you are becoming stronger personally. Your confidence has come together and you really have come to know and understand who you are and what you're capable of doing. So if your ascendant or your moon sign are in the sign of Leo, then this is the year that you've decided you're going to work harder to make things happen. Lots of hard work coming together. Plus, it's also a year that I feel like your health is going to be of utmost importance, and you're going to work towards getting healthier. So therefore, that means maybe going to the gym more. It means eating right, developing good habits, eliminating the bad habits that you've been trying to tackle for so long. But at the same time, with these planets aspecting your 12th house, it's because one thing that I think is healthier than anything that we can do is change our thought process. Let go of the past that's been holding you back. So with that, you're going to get it together by releasing old resentments that could play in and be sabotaging your life. Let it go. And that's where you're going with this, creating a new work ethic and a new life. So if your ascendant or your moon are in Virgo, then we have got this Jupiter-Saturn conjunction in your 5th house. And with these two together, if you are wanting to expand your family, to have children, this is the time. This is the time it will happen. Another thing that could happen is your creativity. You have got the focus. You have got the opportunities to create. And those of you that have been thinking about writing that book, this is the year it will happen, because writing books takes discipline, and that's what you'll have, the discipline in the realm of creativity. Plus, remember, this is a year that you're going to be able to meet new people, new associates, new friends that can help you with your new projects and your creativity. And I would look at this time as a time to invest. Fifth house can deal with major investments of all kinds, and people are going to be coming to you for your advice during this time. So if your ascendant or your moon is in Libra, that means this Jupiter-Saturn conjunction are in your fourth house, which means you may be moving. You're looking at new properties. You want to be in a new place of security. And you're also looking at the security that a home brings, possibly buying real estate, buying land. Another thing, maybe it's something to do with bringing the security together for your family. The family unit becomes tighter. You become closer. If your mother's still alive, you will build a relationship with family and your mother, and even building your own family and relationship with gatherings. And you will find during this time what is truly important to you, and that is the security that a family brings and the security that a home brings. And with these planets aspecting your 10th house, career becomes even better during this time. Opportunities may show up for you in the career field, or maybe even a change of the field that you're in. So if your ascendant or your moon sign is in Scorpio, then this means that the Saturn-Jupiter are transiting in your third house, which means a new learning, education, taking classes, enjoying the aspect of learning, and even possibly even writing those articles, writing that blog, opening up a website, opening up any form of communication that puts you in touch with the world. That's what's going to be happening, and you're learning how to do this. Now, these two planets are casting their energy and their light to your 9th house, which will tell me that this is the time that possibly travel plans will come about, and it could be a time to reconnect with the Father, with this energy going together to the 9th house of learning, education, but also looking for a healing or better communications with your Father. So if your ascendant or your moon are in the sign of Sagittarius, Jupiter has been going in and out of this sign, but the result of it being in Capricorn for you will bring you money, will bring you wealth, because this Jupiter and this Saturn conjunction will be going to your 2nd house. And this is very, very prosperous for you in terms of your finances, your money. I feel like you're going to find new ways to make money. And you're building and you're growing with these ideas, and opportunities present themselves. So there is a massive growth materially. Now, with this Jupiter and Saturn casting their light to the 8th house, you might find investors are going to help you out. People with money, maybe you will come into money from taxes, inheritance, or settlements. This is the time that this will come to you very, very easy. And remember, you will feel like you have found your voice again because you felt blocked for so long. And now you can say what you want to say, and it will make an impact that you've been trying and wanting for so long. So that completes my analysis of all 12 signs as they are affected through the transit of Jupiter in the sign of Capricorn throughout this next year. So get ready, be prepared. It's going to be a good one. And the year is going to have major shifts as these planets shift in and out of different signs, but specifically Jupiter from Sagittarius to Capricorn, back to Sagittarius, and then to Capricorn. So be prepared. So with that, I'd like to close. If you would like more information on me, or you would like an astrological consultation, sign up for my free newsletter. Go to my website, which is galacticcenter.org. Or if you would like to learn Vedic astrology, don't forget, I have an incredible online university. Check it out, University of Vedic Astrology.com. Thank you.